I'm going to try something stupid, though I really, really shouldn't. There's one classroom I haven't really messed around enough in this version. I probably shouldn't mess with this room yet. Light switch doesn't work. I really shouldn't be doing this. I don't know the combination for it, so... It's too dark. Is that when it killed? No. I need to try and get rid of that ghost. I just need to confirm something. I was on good health that time, so yeah, she just kills anyone. She's a one-hit kill ghost, as in she's the first one-hit kill ghost. Oh, but this gave me a checkpoint? Fucking worth then. If I have the red key card, I do. Fucking that was worth it in the end. She gives you a free checkpoint before you get to her. However, though, this leaves me in a perplexing situation. I don't know what I should be doing next, which I guess means I should start exploring a little bit. I will finish the stuff I need to do on the ground floor. I've got this opportunity to, but... Where did the janitor go? A troubling occurrence is I don't actually see the janitor right now. I believe this is the power room. Let me just confirm it while I have a chance to. This is the power room, right? Yeah, that's the electrical room. So I have to do the 1, 5, or the 5, 8, 10, 12 thing when I get there. Make sure there's no items like hidden around there. Is the janitor over there at the moment? I mean, I guess that'd make a little bit of sense at the very least. I'm only in here to get a goddamn coin. I'm gonna go get it right now. I have a chance to. I use this to buy another ramen at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Ramen. It's actually a rice, but I like calling it ramen, so don't mind me. I have no idea where the janitor is right now. Gonna go through here in the meantime, though. Peekaboo. Just getting the stuff that was in here before I didn't get when I was I didn't get everything in this room last time because I was being chased by him because he saw me through here somehow. There's a third document right here. All these documents in this room. And I think that's it. For the moment. Well, I guess I do need to solve this. I don't think you could solve this until you get to the blue key card, which means I need to get the blue key card, but I don't know where the blue key card is. It's just thing you can see in here, because it's outside. I guess I should go to the top floor. I do have the red key card, so presumably you want to do something in one of the red key card rooms. And almost all the red key card rooms, except for one, are on the top floor. And I can't tell where the janitor is right now, so he must be in that wing right now. I can't imagine where else he is if that's not where he is. I know this isn't going to work. Actually, you know what? I didn't get all the stuff right. I should get the stuff in these rooms I've got a chance to, because I don't have everything in these rooms. Girl's Dream. Make sure there's nothing else. Okay. I'm just waiting for the janitor to show up, just because I don't know where the fuck he went. There is something I need to get in rooms 5 and 1. I should probably just head off to the top floor. I got the chance to. I'm stupidly going to try to get everything. I don't need everything, but I'm going to go for it because I can. And this small window of opportunity, I realize I don't know where the fuck he is. So pick that up. Now for my stupidest act I'm going to do, I'm going to pass by this door, which he could come bursting out of, because I think he's inside the left wing right now. And instead head over here. Because there's document on the floor. Now close that. Okay. Now I go upstairs. If I could trigger... I'm not sure if I can trigger this ghost except for when I'm being chased, but if I could trigger it when I'm not being chased, then that'd be great. So this is room 8. The lights are on. I think I was just in here? I'm pretty sure I just was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's got stuff open. I was obviously just in there. I wonder if the janitor, like, despawned or something. It's definitely a possibility. I'll take advantage of it if I can. See there. Is there anything inside this classroom? Not as far as I can tell. Close that. Let's move on to 10. I guess I never checked 11 as well. Fine. This is fine. Alright. And finally we get over to 10. Or 12, excuse me. 12 lights weren't turned on. Let's turn 12's lights on. Let's explore this for a second. Nothing there, just spooky rattling windows. Now we go up a floor. Now I've got some key cards to unlock stuff in here. Starting with you. I unlocked it. There's a few shinies that stick out. Oh, was this here this whole time? Small. Oh, I know what this is for even. Well, later. Close that back. Is there more of these I can open? I can open this apparently. For no good reason, but I can. Another pen. No, that was the same thing. I missed a few things in here last time I was around this place. Take advantage of it now, though. I was like almost dead last time I was here, so I guess that makes sense. Should I trigger that ghost again? Fuck it, I will. Hi. I know it's gonna hurt me, but I just want to trigger it. Fun, I know. Now, is there anything else around these parts? There is tranquilizer there. I can't quite reach that, but that's okay. Probably nothing in it anyway. Anything by the fire hydrant? There's a document there. That's the meaning of Labyrinth I read before. I'll take the silence as a resounding. This place is checked out. Now there is a room I never got a good chance to fully look at, which is over here. I'll take it my chance at the moment, so... So yeah, 12 is still on. I need to know that as well. Is that drawing? No, there's nothing. I didn't really get a good chance to look inside this room, which I'm going to go do so right now. It really does just seem like a janitor's gone for the moment, which I do not mind, but is notable. Wait, did that happen in the original? I feel like that did happen. Why and when, though? Oh, wait. Another pin. That makes 5. Anything underneath? No. See if there's any of these. Oh, wait. It's down the other side, though. There's something that wanted to open. I'm sure you guys saw that as well. This globe? What does this relate to that one puzzle? I know what this is for. Well, hopefully there's nothing in there, since I'm not able to really interact with that. Now unlock this. And I'll go in there in just a second, but not quite yet. I say as I open it. Turn the lights on. Let's go through these parts. Ryan, why don't you like the janitor? He just wants to time with... Yeah, I know he does, but... Now, can I mess around with this stuff for the second? Danger, the machine is remotely controlled and may start without warning. I'm gonna keep all the lights off except for the rooms I was in. Yeah, okay. Rooms, I mean, I know I have to do the power supply room, but I'm just going to try and mess with this for the moment. High voltage is running through. It's too dangerous to touch it. I think this turns this on for the moment. Yes, that was it. I remembered this. And now time for a classic adventure game puzzle. Library rules plaque. Da-da-da-da. Room there. There we go. Making progress. Anything on these switches? Not our switches. Bookshelves? Not that I can tell. Lights won't turn on at the moment because I turned the lights off. Cutscene.
무서워. 대체 왜 이렇게 된 건지 모르겠어. 우린 여기서 나갈 수 없어. 모두 다 죽고 말 거야. 정말 그럴 수 있을까? 다가오지 마! 다가오지 마. 날 그냥 내버려둬. 오늘따라 모두 이상해. 전부 다 제정신이 아니야. 아까 소영이랑 같이 가고 있었는데 성아가 왔어. 그런데 소영이는 성아를 무시하고 그냥 갔고, 성아는 소영이를 따라가며 화를 내고 소리를 질렀어. 난 너무 무서워져서. 성아랑 소영이는 평소에 따로 둘만 있을 때가 많아. 항상 성아가 얘기하면 소영이는 들어주기만 하는 편이지만 오늘처럼 그렇게 싸우는 모습은 한 번도 본 적이 없어. 아까 그런 모습은 정말 처음이야. 오늘 뭔가 일이 생길 것만 같아. 내 생각엔 둘 중 하나가 우리 여기 가둔 것 같아. 어쩌면
Just full on disappeared. Investigating the Yin-Yang token. More investigating is needed to confirm what actually happened, but I was locked in the dark due to a power outage in the music application room. When I started to lose my sense of direction and began to feel a sort of chill, I observed a bright light emanating from the bag with the Yin-Yang token in it. I might have been seeing things from focusing too hard on the investigation, but it was nonetheless a magical experience. Yin-Yang token. The one token that has the Yin-Yang symbol on it gives off a lucky vibe. Fuck my life! He just fucking... I just fucking... Okay, you know what? Actually, I probably got a checkpoint. Please tell me I got a checkpoint. The story is just please tell me I just got a checkpoint. Oh. Okay, I did just get a checkpoint. Okay. Thank the heavens for that one. I mean, I was pretty sure I just got a checkpoint. I know, sir. If I may, though, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. I need to see what the note about the Yin-Yang token thing said, because I know it said something. I know I said something. Gotta say something. I shouldn't go that way, because I got caught when I run that way by the invisible ghost. And then the janitor beats on me. Okay, you know what? Sure. Beat me down this time. The ending will change depending on your choices and likability. The janitor's in the library right now, so let's give him a little bit. Now I need to remember a note which I picked up earlier. It's about the token I'm using, so... Investigation of the Yin-Yang token. The Yin-Yang token is a mirror used in Taoism that has a bronze mirror in the center. It's the power to chase away evil and illuminates the truth. The Yin-Yang token is... So I did make progress here, but I don't know how this is supposed to help me elsewhere. Like, where the fuck is the blue key card? I don't think I have everything I need for the blue key card. I swear to God, one of the clocks I need is behind one of the blue key card doors. I also need the blue key card in order to get the key to go to the roof. So really, what I need to ask myself right now is where the hell the blue key card is. And I don't know that off the top, so... No, I'm just thinking out loud for a second. Don't need to tell me where it actually is. I'm just thinking out loud to myself at the moment. I don't want someone to be like, well, Ryan, the key card was here all along. People that don't know, though, I don't mind them helping me think a little bit about this. And I'll investigate this room a bit more. See if it seems like the blue key card is in this room or not. No blue key cards hidden here, maybe. I don't think so. I'm also going to save my game the next opportunity I get to, really. Or at least good opportunity. Probably not here on the 4th floor, unless because I need to be on the 4th floor? I don't know. You'd think that'd be enough time for the janitor to go by. It's not his flashlight. Fuck my life. I'm booking it. I'm booking it. Remember not to yell in the middle, Bean. The middle area will catch me if I do it there. To beam to the chase over here. Oh, never mind. He followed me this way. What an idiot. Boy, oh joy. I'm gonna try something super dumb right now. This is super dumb because I'm not even sure if it will work. I'm going back to this building. Maybe because this is supposed to be like a purity item, it'll help me get through this hallway without getting caught this time. If I start looping again endlessly, at least I'll know that's not the answer. That's like a holy artifact. Won't it help me? I'm taking this as a no. I think I'm about to start looping. Yep, I'm looping. This area freaks me out, honestly. Let's go back. Oh, fuck my life! Not really the expect I thought was gonna happen there. Let's close this. On the run again. Can I get that light? Keys over there. I mean, at least I know it saves his position when I run to another place. I'm just gonna trigger this ghost. Or not. I didn't trigger this time. I don't know what triggers it sometimes, doesn't other times. Watch just run off that. Possible I'm gonna hide in the library. I'll let him beat me down if he finds me. Because I'll start from the last checkpoint. And yeah, this isn't currently a big enough stream to me. Twitch grows eventually, partnered if you get to that point, and etc. etc. It'd be one thing to not waste pens and all that, but honestly, I've got more. I've got more pens than I need currently, to be frankly honest. I'm not going to heal yet, because I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, now I need to actually think here. What is it I need to do? I'm pretty sure I need the Earth Science Lab in order to finish the one puzzle. I can't go back to the other building yet, so... Oh boy. Let's talk about this a little bit. I was thinking about really, really hard. It's that one thing. It's the ghost in that one room, because she doesn't like light. That's why it's in there. I lightly remember what this was. I don't know if the solution's the same as the original game, but I'm going to try this. I'm remembering in the original game, you use the thing to reflect light to take care... Because it's a different ghost than the first game, but... Fuck my life, I was really hoping it wouldn't see me. Figured that was too good to be true, though. I just don't run in the middle because I don't want to... Don't mind me, you crazy old man. Great. I don't know what just happened there, but... I have like 12 ink things right now, I'm fine. I could save pretty well for the rest of the game without any big repercussions. Just gonna let that happen. So I don't actually remember if this is what I need to do or something. There is a problem with my idea, though. I don't know how to make light in this room. Is it just pure enough that... I figure I need to know the combination of this, but I don't know what the combination of this is. Has there been like a number in down in any of these stuff I've been picking up that I'm just not aware of? Time to read my documents for a second. Let's see. I do think you need to turn on the lights, but the problem is that's the original game. And I'm noticing that the lights in this room won't turn on for some reason. And it's not just because I changed the light thing upstairs. This is like a reason. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna get killed by Aaron just because of this. Oh, it's radiating light. Oh, I was right. Fun. This is slightly different, but kind of similar to what the original game did. Don't get close to her even. Maybe I'm just supposed to do what I need to do while dealing with this. Come on, got this. That's really cool. I think I should just mess around with the cassette player before she gets up. Maybe we'll like playing hide and go seek. So I have to time this correctly. Fuck. Am I not doing this correct? Oh, it killed me. I should have just got a checkpoint. Oh boy, hope I just got. I mean, even if I didn't get a checkpoint, I know where I'm headed right now. So yeah, I did get a checkpoint though. What I need to do is I need to get the cassette thing from in there so I can replace the other cassette thing. Fun. Come on. Why do you get closer to her like this? Okay. Okay, I understand. I actually need to get up and clear personal here. Okay, I was hoping to kill her before that, but I'll heal. I was gonna eat ramen, I just wanted to see if I could work that out. Okay. I was thinking about eating ramen, I was like, oh, can I kill her before this so that I can eat ramen safely at home? Actually, can I even open up my... Yeah, I can open up my inventory while I'm doing this. Let's do it. Okay, at least now I know what I'm doing, so... Yeah, I get a lot closer than I thought you would have to. Of course, she has the deep voice when she's about to attack. Something on the ground there, but we'll get it later. She has the deep voice. Maybe you just stand away as far as you can. Let me try that next time she does the deep voice. Like now. Okay, so let's just attack. Backpack, ramen. Either. Now I can steal this. It's not working. Drive belt, rubber drive belt, found the broken tape recorder. I know what to do with this, so... And now the janitor's gonna come bursting through, because I know my luck. Or never mind. It's not the janitor, it's the head ghost. This guy just turn around and see me. As predicted. Those noises for fun. I need to go over here this time, so now I hope it doesn't come through here. Oh boy. Now hide in here for the rest of my life. Shatter chance now. Spooked. Fun. I actually hope he does not go down this hallway this time and just closes the door and leaves me be. If he does that, then I can just do the next tape recorder thing with no difficulty. Of course he's here now when I don't want him to be, so... I was about to get out too, so maybe it's good I waited a second. Fun. For the fun of it. Okay, I'm gonna wait just a second, and then hopefully it'll be okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out of this. I'm gonna eat myself a goddamn ramen. I go over here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now tell me he didn't go down here this time. For once in my life, I didn't want him to go down here. Okay. Is there anything I can do out here before he comes back? He's probably going to go downstairs, though, so I think I'm okay. The reason I went this way is because I know he turns around before he does that. But I think he's going to go downstairs, because usually he comes out from the bottom area when he goes through there. Of course, the one time I don't want to lure him over there, he fucking goes over there, though. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's just gonna be looking this way, I know it. Okay, good. I'm actually okay. Oh, fuck. No, keep this door open. I want it open. I'm gonna need it open later. Now let's go do the cassette thing. Probably shouldn't be investigating the sound, but I am. Guess that was nothing. Now it's what I actually need to do. The cassette player. I'm gonna sneak over here so he doesn't like hear my footsteps or something. Now I can replace the driver belt and hear what's on the back mask cassette tape. Open, take the new driver in, put the tape in, play. Listen.
그건 그 아이의 목소리로군. 자넨 누구지? 왜 이 시간에 학교에 있나? 난 당직 선생이야. 왜 학교에 왔는지는 모르겠지만 나가는 열쇠를 주마. 이걸 써라. 조심해라. 밤의 학교는 위험해. 밤은 망령들이 눈을 뜨는 시간이니까. 그럴 수 있다면 얼마나 좋을까. 더 늦기 전에 여기서 도망쳐라. 너도 이 학교에 영원히 갇힐 수 있으니까.
Well, he gave me the blue key card. I forgot he was the one that gave it to you, but still though. And yeah, well, he's not dead. He's just forever trapped here. He's basically in purgatory? Would be the best way to express it. He's not dead, but he's not alive either, basically. And that's why it's warning me. Get out of the fucking school before the sun rises, or you'll be trapped in purgatory too, you son of a bitch. But yeah. It is what it is. We got the blue card. Fun stuff. Well, that can open like 2 doors. In fact, I think both... No, oh wait, there's another thing you can open! Okay, I got a few things I can do right now. I also just got a checkpoint, so I don't need to save my game. Gave me the white day icon of approval. There's a blue keycard door just right over here, which is what I'm walking towards at the moment. Let's do it to it. I unlocked it. No. See what's in here. Another dark and stormy night. Checking about just to make sure there's not like anything I'm severely missing or anything. It doesn't look like it off the top, though there is one and another of these clock things I'm going to have to do something with in the near future. Remember, I can't run through this middle area because those areas are blocked by the stools. Another emergency kit. I got 4 full heals, basically. This is what the scales are... Oh boy. I'm missing 1 scale, but hopefully I can make things even. Oh, I got something. Something fell down. I actually did that successfully. This is probably a side quest thing. Yep, it's a ghost story thing. The kid in the corner. So he had always been terrified of bugs. Ever since she was young, she especially found spiders the most repulsive of all. Her school, high school, was an old building that was built at the base of a mountain, so naturally there were lots of bugs and spiders. She was always very stressed because of this. That's why she was so happy to begin her senior year. Unlike the first 2 years of high school, her classrooms this year were located in a new building. Since it's new, she expected there would be no bugs, and that she would be able to attend her classes carefree. On the first day, there was a strange girl in her class. This girl gave her the creeps because her blonde hair covered most of her face. Oh, this is about the spider girl that crawls on the ceilings. So he could not recall ever seeing her at the school before. The weird girl's face was so unfamiliar it made her doubt if she was really a student at her school. She always sat in a corner away from the others and hardly ever moved. She wouldn't even get up during breaks or lunchtime. For some reason, so he couldn't help but be bothered by her. One hot summer day, unable to concentrate in class, so he snuck a glance at the weird girl. What she saw completely shocked her. The girl was chewing on a moth. Startled, so he turned to look at the bug-eating girl again, but this time she saw nothing out of the ordinary. So he thought that she must have been seeing things because of the blazing hot day. Then the girl sent Sohee a knowing smirk. It creeped her out so much that she became terrified of her. After that, the creepy girl stopped coming to school. So he was bothered by her son's disappearance at first, but as time passed in peace, she forgot about her. One day, while on her way home, Sohee realized that she had left something at school, so she went back to get it. Just moments before the school was filled with the sounds of the students leaving, but now it was quiet as the grave. So he entered the classroom and turned on the light. There was nothing but empty desks and chairs inside, just as it should be. So he went to her desk to retrieve what she had forgot, where she spotted something black swaying in the back of the classroom out of the corner of her eye. So he squinted her eyes, taking a closer look at what was hanging. When she realized what she was looking at, she froze in terror. As she slowly raised her eyes, she could follow the lawn curtain of black hair up to the body of the creepy girl who had disappeared. The girl was clinging to the ceiling, her limbs twisted at inhuman angles. She looked like a spider perched on in its web, preparing to pounce on its prey. Spotting Sohee, the spider girl scuttled quickly across the ceiling towards the petrified Sohee. The girl's long black hair shot out like a spider web, wrapping around Sohee and pulling her up. The lights flickering twice, then the classroom went dark. One long terrified scream echoed through the halls before it was abruptly cut off. No one ever saw Sohee again after that day. The spider that used to hang in the corner of the classroom was missing too. Well, that's enough about that ghost. Obviously, we have the 4th painting. I think this is the final clue we need for this. So, yep, okay, we have enough notes to probably solve this next puzzle, so... World time zones. About the world time. At the end of the 19th century, Great Britain's Greenwich Meridian was set at the prime meridian during the International Meridian Conference in Washington, D.C. Using Greenwich Meridian as the standard, an hour was added or subtracted for every 15 degrees depending on the direction, east or west. After this, the whole world began using GMT Greenwich Meridian time as standard time, and the time difference is as follows. I'm also going to scratch my eyes for a second. Location or local time for each city. Greenwich GMT plus 0, Washington DC GMT minus 3, Moscow GMT plus 3, Beijing GMT plus 8. For example, if it's 2 a.m. in Greenwich, then it's 11 p.m. in Washington DC and 10 a.m. in Beijing, which means we have all the pieces to solve this because this clock hand, I believe, can't be moved. And that's 0. This is, as it will say, this is the... It's a picture of a world observer in Greenwich. So what this means is I need to figure out the times based on this. So it's 5 o'clock in Greenwich. So now I've got the information I need to solve this puzzle, and I know where the 4 other hand or clock hand stuff is at, so I can solve this puzzle as it were. For example, if it's 2 a.m. in Greenwich, then it's 11 p.m. in Washington, D.C. Okay, so... To talk about the time difference. So Washington, D.C. is minus 3. So that means Washington, D.C. is going to be 2 o'clock. And then these also give the times that we obviously have to go for. Moscow is going to be 8 o'clock. And Beijing is going to be 1 o'clock. Only because there isn't an AM-PM system to this, so... So yeah. Washington shall be 2. Then Moscow shall be 8. And Beijing shall be 1. Okay. I might have to reference this again, but... And you can't move this clock because it's the standard time, or it's 0, basically. But I've got the information I need to solve the other puzzles now. First one's in here. This is Moscow, right? Yep. Now, Moscow would be 8 o'clock. I'm just going to recheck this to make sure, right? Yep, Moscow would be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. As we go about. And the next one's going to be 1 o'clock, because Washington, I believe, is in the last area at the moment, so... Well, I never went inside this classroom in this playthrough, right? I don't like that the door in the front area is open still. So go over here. It should be 1 o'clock. I don't like how there's halves to this at the moment. So if it was 5 o'clock here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since that'd be 1 there in that time zone. Oh, there's one thing here which I didn't pick up. I have 13 felt tip pens right now. Saving is not a concern for me. Since it's not, I should just save right now, really. Okay. Where would I like to put one of these save spots? I just want to get rid of that ghost because she was about to appear. Now let's go back and save. I guess here? Okay. Seems good, seems good. Now I need to go to Washington, D.C. and set to 2 p.m. It's on the bottom floor, so... Fuck my life. I was like, the janitor, where is he? He's just right there. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. The bathroom. Actually, I was gonna do something else originally, but I was like, you know what? Actually, it'll be beneficial to me if I just do this like this right now. No matter which way he goes, there's something which I can do which will benefit me. Let me catch up with the chat while this is going on. It's just beard. Well, closing time for my work time. Lock. Does that mean the janitor? Oh no, it's probably. I just have to wait a moment for him to have his fun, really. We're gonna do good. Oh, he's right here at the moment. That's fun. No, so now that I've got the blue key card, I can also open up the bottom door. So if he goes out the door I just came from, I can go downstairs, as opposed to out the same door. But if he goes down the hallway, then I can just go through the yellow area. Either way, it's a win-win for me, as long as I don't get caught by him again. For fun, for fun. 5. Oh, he's still too close, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna start counting. I think he's getting further away now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out of this. Then crouch. Then open this. Do wait longer here though. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go outside. Either way, I'm a winner as long as I get out before he spots me. Let's see how this goes for me. I just need to get to the bottom classroom and put it to 1 p.m. And I think it's even inside that classroom that the locker inside that room opens to give you whatever it was that you get for this. I think I remember what you get for this is those spirit rod things, which is actually really good because that's kind of what I need to do right now. Okay, well, it's one of the things I need to do right now. Set this to 2 o'clock. There we go, puzzle solved. Spooky, I know. It's got 2 things in here. The rod's an L-shaped rod. And it should also have... What is that? What was that? What the... Spirit bell. Bell that makes a clear sound. I think I remember what this does. I think this will let me go back to the previous class areas. Let me do what I'm doing here first, but I think I can go back to places now. If I remember correctly. Now I need to turn on the lights for rooms 1... He's gonna turn this way though. I need to get entered through here. He's going downstairs? Fuck, I'm just gonna get him to trigger me. Hey, Baba! Baba Boo! Baba Bee! Hee hee hee! Oh boy, at this. Okay, so light 1 is on. If they're on in classroom 5, then I'm doing okay. Okay, the lights in classroom 5 are turned on. And now, either way he goes, I'm still a winner, though him going down the hallway would actually be really beneficial to me right now, which means he's not going to go down the hallway because that's how my luck runs. Give your loved ones the gift of cold hard steel. Obviously, you can't run forever, right? On the easier difficult, on very easy, you can run forever, basically. On harder difficulties, no, you cannot. You can run for a pretty far while before you start losing it, though. I could go unlock the blue door, but it's going to be dependent if this guy decides to go down the hallway for me, or if he decides to go back outside for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the key to the roof out right now, and I could fight that boss battle, but I'm not going to, because if I remember correctly, fighting that boss battle is going to get me towards the end game. And what I want to do is, instead of doing the end game stuff, is I want to go backtrack a little bit to the previous buildings to see if I can do some stuff I couldn't do previously. But anyways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me open this. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Risk it. I was actually... Oh, you know, this actually benefits me right now. I'm not going to complain. Okay, I need to turn on the lights for 1, 5... 8, 10, and 12. And then once I make sure that all those are turned on, which I think all of them might be turned on right now, then I just have to go to the bottom blue door right there. So 5, 1, 5, and 8 are turned on right now. I can see that. Are 10 and 12 turned on? They look like they're turned on, honestly. I'm just going to confirm, because if they aren't, then I have to come back up here anyways. Or maybe 12 isn't on. 10 is definitely on. 12 looks like it might be off. "12 are off." Okay, so that's good. Because that means I need to come up here and it wasn't just a waste of my time to do so. Now I need to go down to the blue door. Let's see that goes. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Brightside wasn't being chased by the fucking custodian when that happens. I could just run for it, but I'm not going to. He might come out when I'm doing this, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world if he does. I'm actually happy to trigger that one ghost just so she's fucking out of my way. And now to do this, to break this. Let's get this through. I know which one's the power switch. Well, that was it there. And thus the key drops for me. What if I click the other thing? Heard the sound of something breaking coming from the main hall. That gave me a checkpoint. Oh, there's also a document here. The mystery of the biology lab. There were many rumors surrounding the biology lab, most of them featuring a walking mannequin. You know, it's not spelled like mannequin at all. Is that how you spell mannequin anywhere? I don't think it's spelled like mannequin. Is it spelled like that anywhere? Am I crazy? Anyways, though. or scraping noises across the floor. Also, most of these rumors are based off the history of the school building. The history of the school building goes all the way back to the occupation era. The building was used as a concentration camp for political prisoners. Some parts of the concentration camp were used by the occupying military to conduct horrendous experiments on human subjects. Every single experiment that was conducted there was evil and inhumane. The screams of the subjects filled the air around the clock. Students believe that the location of the biology lab used to be one of those human experimentation labs, so every time there was an accident in the biology lab, the students always brought up the idea that it had something to do with the curse of the human experiment victims, who were killed there, or the head researcher remained in the form of a ghost. Some even went on to say that the anatomy mannequin, is it spelled mannequin in Korea, or am I just fucking crazy? And going from there. Some went on to say that the anatomy mannequin in the corner of the room was actually a corpse of one of the experiment subjects. However, the most famous rumor of them all was the imprisonment accident. D didn't get very good grades, but he was especially interested in science, and he worked hard in his studies. The science teacher took pity on him and recommended D to the school's representative for a science contest. D saw it as a great opportunity for him and studied even harder. With the teacher's permission, he stayed behind every day after school, ended to study more and prepare himself for the contest. The area which he spent the greatest amount of effort on was the human anatomy composition. He studied the anatomy mannequin on a daily basis. A few days before the science contest, D, who was studying alone in the biology lab, was so exhausted that he fell asleep. When he woke up, it was dark and the lights had been turned off. He tried to turn the lights back on, but it didn't work. Even the doors seemed to be locked on the outside. He had no choice but to just stay in the dark biology lab and spend the night there. He usually never bothered to think about the rumors, but his current situation triggered his memory to replay all of the scary stories he had heard. The more he tried to not think about them, the stronger they came to his mind. D was becoming more afraid with each passing second. He was especially afraid of the anatomy mannequin in the dark. His heartbeat raced, and it was becoming hard for him to breathe. D was so scared that he decided to light an alcohol lamp. I know what this is referring to. Just as the flames brought its flickering light to the room, the anatomy mannequin suddenly came alive and slowly started to move towards D. In the next morning, D was found dead in the biology lab. The cause of death was reported as heart attack. What he failed to be explained was that his nails were ripped from their beds, and on the biology lab's door, there were scratch marks with trails of blood and the word scrawled in blood that read, Anatomy Mannequin. Going from there. See how that plays out. Yeah. Glance to the left, glance to the right. Open this up, and yeah, let me guess. Yeah, I knew he was going to be nearby. It'd just be easier if I didn't have his attention right now. Fortunately, I do need to go in that general direction, so... Oh, he went there? Fucking lucky for me. I'm gonna go over here and get this key. The problem is I do need to go over that area pretty soon. Just not yet. I can get this shiny over here, then figure out what I need to do next. Let's pick this up. New building rooftop key. The key that unlocks the door to the rooftop of the new building. I know. I'm gonna do something dumb. Like, really dumb. Ha-ha! I'll go back for that in just a little bit. There's something which I need to get. What I'm going to try and remember is the order of the principal pictures, because I'm planning to go back to the previous building. I could have done that and not get caught, but then you'd be in a very inconvenient location when I got back. I don't remember the order of the principal stuff yet. So that's why I'm coming all the way over here. Just to open this, so I can memorize this picture. Probably take a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of these. We're in black and white. That guy. Blue, green, red. Okay. He'll probably be outside when I go outside. But even if he is, that's a... That was a glitch. I'm going to sneak backwards. Even if he comes downstairs, I can just run from him. I'm okay right now. I see his flashlight coming. I know he's coming downstairs. That actually worked on my benefit somehow. Huh. Either I'm incredibly lucky or something's gonna go terribly wrong here. I'm just gonna head up. Now I'm gonna head sideways. If he goes upstairs, that's unfortunate. I do want to pick up the coin because I'm an idiot before I get to the next area, though. Just gonna sneakity sneak this way. See, I'm doing okay. I know he's in that wing still, so I'm just gonna hope I don't, like, smack right into him or something. Well, let's hope. I'm hoping he's on the down path and not the up path right now. I am lucky. Alrighty, this is looking in my favor right now, actually. There's someone walking behind you, obviously, yeah, especially since they're in Korean. Yeah. It's probably gonna go down. Yeah, probably, but you never know. The stupider thing is I could leave right now just A-okay to that door, probably, but I want to go downstairs and get that coin. I'm doing this literally for a single coin. But that's okay. At least then it's picked up and I don't have to worry about it again. I plan to save once I get to the other building, so then... Yeah. Time for the stupidest part. I could have escaped right now. So if things go wrong, know I had a chance to get away. I'm okay. And I got the small coin as I was hoping to get. Now let's turn around and go back upstairs. Now I could fight the boss of this area at the moment because I have everything I need for it. But nope, I'm going to backtrack to previous buildings. Ta-da! Really doing okay, Ryan. I did okay in that segment, but yeah. That segment seemed to have gone fine at the very least. Now I go back to the previous school building. If I'm not mistaken, the spirit bell will let me go backwards. Previously, you guys know I was like endlessly looping here. I should be okay now, though. Yeah, the claw marks are gone. Check as we roll. Yeah, it's not looping anymore. I remembered correctly, the spirit bell lets you go back. There's just some things I want to do in the previous areas. The first thing I want to do... Where's the science room? If it's on this floor... No, it's on the third floor? Okay. I'm going to go back to the first floor first, and hopefully the janitor's not there, because I need to do something, and it'd be easier... Yeah. There's two very specific things I want to do in this building. I know things about to hit. Okay, backpack, healing items, ramen. I just don't want to run because I don't know where the janitor at all is right now. But it looks like I'll be okay. Sorry, I stopped saying that room for some reason. I don't even know if the old janitor is here anymore. But better safe than sorry is what I figure. So, let's do this puzzle. You get replaced there. This guy replaces you here. I'm not done yet. Something fell down. Yep. That's what I figured. The missing children. Jun-Jae was heading home really late after a school's club activity. He belonged to the Mystery Research Club. They collected and studied all kinds of rumors, myths, and urban legends. This is also the final one. I found out there's 20 ghost stories in total. Currently, I've collected like 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've collected half of them so far. But this means this is the final 120. So, they collected and studied all kinds of rumors, myths, and urban legends. The collection was not only from their own school, but from every city around. Lately, he was working on sorting through contests for their sporadically published club magazine. At a busy time like this, the club's president was nowhere to be seen. Due to his absence, Jun-Jae was as vice president, had to do everything himself. That was the reason why he was heading home so late. Still preoccupied with his work, he was thinking about the magazine even while he was crossing the bridge. Just then, somebody spoke to him. "Hello, dearie. I'd like to ask you something." It was kind and warm-looking grandma who approached. Her chinging hairstyle and her bent back reminded Jun-Jae of his own grandma's at the countryside. Right before he was going to answer her, he suddenly paused and wondered, why was this old lady at the school at this late hour? It was that moment he recalled a ghost story that he had investigated a while back. The building of Y High School was erected in the occupation era and was used as a refugee camp during the Korean War. In the refugee camp, there were lots of orphans who had lost their parents in the midst of war. Since the situation was so grim, no one really had the luxury of worrying about these kids. Then some grandma took these orphans under her wing and took care of them. The kids depended on her and got along with her well. The people didn't suspect anything of this grandma. And then one day, the grandma and the orphans suddenly disappeared. The refugees thought it was strange, but as if they had previously agreed, they kept silent about it. It was a time where such things happened. A short while after that, a woman came to the camp. She was the mother of one of the orphans. The woman went through so much to find the whereabouts of her child and was finally here to reunite with them. When she heard of the disappearance of her child, she wailed with despair. The refugees, who felt a little guilty about not having done anything about the disappearance of the orphans, were finally moved to action by the woman's heart-wrenching cries. Led by a former hunter, a few refugees decided to help the woman and search for the missing orphans. They followed the trail of the children up into the mountain. When they got halfway up, they found an old rundown hut. They were greeted with the rotting stench of corpses inside the hut, and found the hut was full of small white bones, which seemed relatively fresh. It was said that they never found the old grandma. Jun-Jae couldn't figure out why he had suddenly remembered the ghost story. Feeling spooked, he kept his mouth shut. Maybe it was an old traditional dress that the grandma was wearing. The old grandma, who was pressing on Jun-Jae with her questions, slowly revealed herself, and her face twisted and turned into the face of a demon's. From her dark and empty eye sockets, red light gleamed. She mumbled as she smacked her lips. So close. What a pity. The next thing he knew, he was waking up at his desk. He must have fallen asleep while sorting out the materials. Still, it seemed all too real to just be a dream. On the paper in front of him, there was a warning from the material he was reading right before he fell asleep. Never answer her questions. Yay. To roll with and go with and go with. Now, I did that bit, but I want to do the next bit still. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go do the science room thing I know I can do. I'm assuming that some of these ghosts will not trigger until after you find their, ghost stories. Is my assumption. What the fuck is this noise I hear on occasion? I only started hearing it once I entered the new building. Now I've heard it 3 times. That was my 3rd time hearing it. So the science room is on the 3rd floor. I also haven't really found that many typewriter pieces. Saying that because there's that one place with a typewriter in it. Okay. The music that's playing is the janitor theme, so indeed the janitor is still in the building, or else I wouldn't be hearing his theme music right now. If I run into him, that's okay, though. Yep, that's the old janitor sound, the keys. He was on that floor. So yeah, the old janitor's still around, because I had any doubts. Wait, did I... Wait a second. I wasn't going for the biology room. I'm stupid. I'm going for the biology lab. That's the 4th floor. Right. Science room, biology lab, very, very close. Bright side is I know where he is. He went downstairs right now, and I'm thankful he didn't spot me there, so... Let's go up here and do what we can over this way with the biology lab. Turn these lights off. The story mentions that my heart was beating, so maybe I have to get myself... Let me try something stupid. This might attract the janitor's attention, but I'm going to try it. Just watch the janitor break in here. It's like, who's making that ruckus? You can run for a while before you get tired. I need a bigger heart rate. Like, I've never seen what happens if I run myself completely ragged, so... Will I die? It actually worked! Well, that's spooky. Can I even get out of here? No, I can't. Can I put this light out? Come on, do I just have to survive until time? Fucking A. Well, that was an experience. Catch up with the chat while that goes on, but yeah. hate things like that. Yeah, just part of the fun. Now, I need to read my other documents. Those are the only two I recall. I should read all the ghost stories, because they give clues to how to find the hidden ghost. So, yeah. There's a hidden ghost chart, so when I find more hidden ghosts in the game, they add to my hidden ghost chart. That's unlockables when I find more hidden ghosts. I seem to get hurt by a lot of hidden ghosts, so... Wasn't there somebody under where the mannequin was? Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm enjoying the remake so far. The next thing which we're going to have to look into, I'm going to look a little bit more into these ghost stories and see what else I can trigger, I think. And there's also items I have, which I don't currently know what they do, so...